I believe that because back in, I think in 97, I had a contact experience using psychedelics at the time where I became in contact with the beings on the other side regularly, and I was doing it as a ritual sort of thing for myself. And first of all, it was just an experiment to see what would happen after listening to good old Terence McKenna. And then as time went on, I was like, wait a minute. Because I was like a staunch materialist at the time. And after a while, I was thinking, wait a minute, these things could be real. I'm not just having, hallucinations. These are actually
Right.
experiences of beings because one, they're consistent, and two, they're telling me things that actually are true that are happening in this reality. And then the third part of it was they wanted to show me that they weren't just something I was dreaming. They wanted to make sure
Right.
that this isn't just like, material patterns in the brain which are just showing up. And they did that one time when I was experimenting with them because I had this stupid belief that they were coming from far away. It just felt like that.
Sure. Everyone, like, that's still 90% of people out there. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I thought that. And they said, well, look, we're going to prove that we don't come from far away. And I said, okay. So at the right time, which I don't know what that was, but they knew and they said, come on in. And I joined in with them at that time. And when they did, they just said, keep your eyes open. And the whole world that I was sitting in the room I was sitting in, morphed into all of those beings that I could see on the other side into this reality. And everything was made of them, even my arms, my hands. And I was looking at myself going, my God, I'm made of these things.
My God.
And it was so shocking. And they said, yeah, we're here. We're here all the time. We create all of your reality. Stop worrying about things. We know what we're doing. It's like, oh, okay.
That's so consistent. That's so interesting because that is so consistent.
Yeah.
Like, I was just reading a summary from a leader of an experiencer group yesterday who was
Yes.
just saying, like, it was so consistent. And yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly their attitude. They're like,